Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and the Own the Map Challenge series here on Richlands, Ohio. So we're in January today and we have some corn to haul. So I think we have about 32,000 liters. We're up here back at Steve's. We have Steve's auger going and we got the D21 hooked up to the auger. So we got to use the 87D to haul our grain here, our corn, because the case is still up at Hogs getting worked on. They're pretty behind. They have their their usual winter backlog of maintenance they got to do for the local farmers here. So pretty much the case with any dealer around the area. So it's going to take a while. So we did decide to not sell the case though, and we are actually we spent about $4,500 on adding a mount to it, a front loader mount to it, as well as a front loader. We got a used one bought and shipped over to Hogs for them to install for us. It's one that's, you're not going to be able to remove it. It's pretty much hard set on there unless you really want to do a lot of work and tinkering with it to get it off. So it's probably, once it's on, it's going to stay on, and it's going to kind of be our loader tractor. It's the fuel system costs a lot more money to get replaced. So we're going to keep it, and we're just going to use it for our loader tractor. It's not going to be able to really be used for planting or seeding or anything like that anymore. So she's going to be our loader tractor for baling, for when we bale the straw and whatnot. So unloading fertilizer or seed or anything like that, unless it might be a little easier to use than the skid steer that we got, because the skid steer is pretty small and doesn't really handle heavy object very well, especially the bales that we were doing. So that's pretty much that. So with that also being said, we have purchased that Alice tractor. So you can probably see up in our right hand corner we're only sitting at about $70,000 right now. But with the price of the corn right now that's being sold up here at the co-op, should get pretty good money back on our investment into that tractor, and we should be able to afford another piece of land. So that's what the plan is for the year moving forward. I do want to kind of get through like a month, January, February, maybe into March here in just this one episode. So it's going to be a little bit longer of an episode. But so I just kind of wanted to include some of the things that we've been doing. So I'm going to show you guys that we are getting our corn hauled here. And let's see together how much we make from this, so you kind of get an idea of what we make. So I do want to keep you guys in the loop, make sure that I'm not really cheating any money in. It looks like there's a cotton bale sitting there from old Steve. Looks like co-op hasn't figured out where to dump it out yet, but so let's see what we make off this. We have changed our difficulty to easy. Like I don't even know how many episodes ago at this point we did kind of talk about it, about what you guys thought about changing it to easy, and I got some feedback that after the year was over that we would change our difficulty to easy economy. So, and we got to beat Pleasant View Farms, because Pleasant View Farms has been running a Own the Maps challenge game alongside ours. So and he's running on easy economy, so we gotta make sure we're matched up with him. But okay, so we have 24,000 from that, so we'll have 3 more loads, full loads I think, with these gravity wagons. So that should be some pretty good money for us. So I'll get this corn sold, and then I will see you in February. So I said I'd meet you in February, but it's been such a nice January month here that we got ourselves in the field, and we're going to do some tillage here, and we got the International Chisel Plow hooked up here to the 8070. Getting a lot of work done with the 8070 here this month, so February was when I was thinking that we might be able to get in the field, but we've had such good weather that I figured why wait, and let's get in and get the work done while we can, so we're not being pressed for time when we do need it done. So we're in the field and we're getting some chiseling done. So we didn't get any chiseling done. Well, we got our cornfield chiseled last fall, which was this field. So we have to, let's see, chisel plow this field, and then we got to get the 2 small fields chisel plowed as well. So you probably do see as well that we have a lot less money already. So after we got our grain sold, we called the landlord up of a few pieces of land around the area that they're looking to get rid of, and we bought ourselves some ground. So we did repurchase this small field here. Sorry, I had to keep tabbing in and out to make sure we're going straight. So we did purchase this little piece here right by 26, and then we also purchased this smaller piece here, 18, that is just a small grass field there. So we're probably gonna end up plowing that up as well and turning that into some arable ground. I did have a thought, but I don't think that I'm gonna do it, is buying some cows and graze them on that ground. But I don't think it's gonna be worth it. If we did do anything, it would just be beef cows, since we don't have the infrastructure to get ourselves some dairy cows. We don't have a barn, we don't have a milking parlor, we don't have anything. So if we were going to do any investing in animals, it would be into some beef cows, and we'd set that little ground up there as a little grazing ground. But yeah, I don't think that's going to work, at least right now, because then we would need a mower and all that stuff. So it was a temporary thought, but it soon faded. So it's just gonna be some more arable ground for now, which is fine, because that's what we're focusing on right now. We got our chickens that are making us money. We have our greenhouse garden area that's making us some money. So we don't need to be invested in anything else. So I almost feel a little bit like Clarkson's farm, just continuously thinking of different ways that we can make money. It's crazy. So, but we don't. We're farming to make money. We don't farm with money like Clarkson does. So anyway, the only reason I bring that up is because I've been really enjoying the season 2 of Clarkson's farm. So it's made me think of that a little bit. So yeah, so we're gonna keep hammering down at getting this field chisel plowed up. So again, just want to kind of include you in little tidbits and pieces of what we got going on these next few months. So not a whole lot going on our small little farm, so we just add what we can and to try to keep pumping out the content to you. So we'll catch you in February. We have to finalize some paperwork and stuff for the ground before we can actually work it. So that'll probably be around February, since it's getting about late January here. So not too long, and we'll have that paperwork done and finalized, and we'll be able to work that ground. So we'll catch you in February for real this time. Morning and welcome to February. One thing that I kind of wanted to update you guys on while we're up here by the house is one thing that I completely forgot about. Is our little addition of our tool shed here. So it cost about $3,000. I don't remember actually when we put it in. It was during I want to say late fall. Around the time we were harvesting the corn, the 2 small fields of corn, we did get this built. And I thought it would be a good little tool shed for us for storing our tomatoes or lettuce or whatever we grow. So, yeah, I thought this was kind of cool. So, and I completely forgot to remind you guys about that. And maybe someday we'll pick ourselves up a little lawnmower or something too and build a more lawn or whatever. So yeah, so we got the greenhouse shut down here. Since it's winter, it's not going to be growing much of anything, so not worth it. Not worth the time put in to make it work if we can't have our outside garden going as well. So yeah, we have that shut down for a few months during the winter, but we have to go get our tractors. So they are both ready up at the shop, and we need to go pick them up. Hopefully this flatbed trailer here will have enough room for both of them, but we'll see. So I will meet you guys once we get up to the shop and we're getting our tractors loaded up. Just coming up here on hogs, and our 2 tractors are sitting right here. So we'll get this spun around into a spot where we can, maybe we'll just load them up and spin them. Yeah, we'll spin around without the tractors on. That might make it a little easier. Be a lot of weight behind this old Ford here, but I think she can handle her. We'll see though. Get that unfolded. Perfect. Yeah, we might be able to fit both. I think if we load the case up first. So you see we got the front loader on. She's on. Let's take a look at her. Yep, little real old IH Mountomatic 2355. So it's not the easiest on and off like these newer ones, but she's looking old right now, and we're probably just gonna leave the engine hood off because it started up nice right there, right away, which is nice, but we might be getting in there to help her go quite a bit, so we'll hop back in and pop her on the flatbed here. So I'm thinking my idea is that we can probably put the front loader, raise it, kind of almost set it up on top. Bump the front against. There we go. Maybe a little bit back. There we go. Set it down. Like that. Hop out and see what that looks like. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I think that looks pretty good. We got it centered. Yeah, almost perfect. So we'll get the straps down by the tires. Hop back up on here and shut her down. Hopefully she starts back up for us. Almost thought about just leaving it on, but we'll hop in the new tractor. Pretty excited. Nice and quiet. A lot quieter than the case there. I don't know. We might not have enough room. Uh-oh. Might be making 2 trips, so. Yeah. I'm not thinking it's gonna fit. Shoot. Well, it looks like we're gonna be making 2 trips. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. See if we can back this one up. Make me a little nervous with the new tractor. Don't want anything screwy going on with it, but I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced that this is gonna work. Yeah, we don't have enough room because we got to get the boards up here. But yeah, that's not gonna work. So I guess we'll make 2 trips. We'll come back for this, for the Alice. Fortunately, I was hoping that we could just do it all in one, but that's alright. Not in any rush. Not a whole lot going on today, so we got the field plowed up, that big field, and now we're just doing more jobs, although a lot more screwing around than I wanted. We might need to center this up so we're not getting the weight. We might need to center the weight up so it's not so hard on the truck, but I'll do that off camera. So I think that's gonna be it for this video, because next month we're gonna be able to start planting. Yep. So this year we're gonna be doing some oats. We decided to pass up on the wheat this year, so we are gonna be planting oat this year, and our normal corn and beans. So yeah, so we'll get into that next episode, and I appreciate you guys for watching as always, and we'll see you in the next video.